Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Behind Closed Doors Professional Wrestling. It is time for the BCD Championship, and as you can see, the number one contender has arrived here at Parkstone Trades and Labour Club. It's Cowboy Cameron Anderson. He's back for another bite of the cherry. Of course, our first ever show breakout here. Back at the beginning of the year at Parkstone Trades and Labour Club, Cameron Anderson went one-on-one in a semi-final matchup in the BCD Championship tournament against the now reigning and defending BCD Champion, the history maker, Roger Sears. And has he learnt from that first excursion here at BCD? He's been very popular, he's been very successful, and of course he won a number one contenders match last time out into the fire, one-on-one against the very dangerous, the very powerful conqueror that is Ajax. But can he finally reach the mountain and win his first singles gold in professional wrestling?
And introducing the champion.
Well, for everything that Cameron Anderson has achieved at such an amazing young age, just 21 years old, and already one of the preeminent and most exciting individuals in British professional wrestling. But one thing he has not done, and nobody at this juncture has been able to do, is dethrone the reigning and defending BCD Champion. Only one man can truly make history when it comes to being the first in professional wrestling, and that's exactly what this man did. The history maker, the main event, the BCD Champion, Roger Sears. Points to the goal and said, this is what it's about. And as far as Roger Sears is concerned, that is his everything. Everything else is a matter of non-existence. And oh wow, an incredibly mixed response to the champion, who normally is extremely unpopular here at Parkstone Trades and Labour. But ultimately, I think a lot of people begrudgingly have to show respect, because Roger Sears is undefeated as the champion of BCD. History maker he roars, and history maker he is indeed. And of course, Roger Sears never been pinned or submitted in BCD. And the only blemish to his name, of course, is the fact that he lost a tag team championship qualifying match against the Brawling Berserkers last time out into the fire. But it's not him who lost that match, particularly in his eyes. In fact, in his eyes and in his words, it is towering Tyler Roberts, who, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is restricted to just watching from the sidelines here tonight. Championship gold about to be defended here at BCD.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following singles contest is for the BCD Championship and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing to my right, the challenger, the number one contender to the BCD Championship, hailing from Brighton, weighing 225 pounds. This is Cowboy Cameron Anderson! And to my left, ladies and gentlemen, hailing from none of your damn business, weighing 205 pounds, the ever-present, the history maker, the main event, the BCD champion, Roger Sears! gentlemen, when the bell rings, the BCD Championship will be defended.
Yes, indeed, and that is the prize that everybody here at Behind Closed Doors wants. Referee Paul Field will be in charge of this singles match, one fall to a finish. Roger Sears, the history maker, the main event, defending his BCD Championship against the cowboy of professional wrestling, Cameron Anderson. Cameron Anderson has been through it all to get back to this point to challenge, but can he, as the bell rings, finally achieve his dream and become the BCD Champion? This is going to be a chess match like no other. And Roger Sears feeling himself very early on, and why not? Well over 100 days as BCD Champion. Successful title defenses against every single individual. Extremely confident, despite not having his young protege, the Giant, the Leviathan, towering Tyler Roberts, all 6 foot 7 of him, not in his corner tonight, restricted to watching from the audience. And that is what brought Cameron Anderson to the dance, ladies and gentlemen. The ability to be technically sound, trained by the likes of Jordan Breaks, David Francisco, amongst many others. Some of the finest and most cerebral minds in professional wrestling, some of the most technically savvy individuals you've ever seen. Jordan Breaks especially, some might argue, is literally the current and most well-defined technical wrestler in the world today. And speaking of technical prowess, as Roger Sears picked the ankle. Look at that, excellent work from Cameron Anderson with a shotgun dropkick off of just one leg, and Roger Sears taken aback a little bit by that. And this is what has made Roger Sears so deadly, though. He takes his time, he is cerebral, he is an assassin of professional wrestling, and in many ways, begrudgingly, he has to afford the respect to Cameron Anderson with a double leg takeover there, and now cravating the ankle of Roger Sears. And this is something that Cameron Anderson does so well. He breaks opponents down well within the laws and the parameters of professional wrestling. As Roger Sears gets to the ropes and forces a break, and now Roger Sears is going to take a moment on the outside, take a breather, and re-establish the equilibrium. Somebody has caught the ire of Roger Sears, and this individual, from humble beginnings to such ferocious becomings as the BCD Champion, Roger Sears truly has defined himself as one of the most dangerous and most unforgiving professional wrestlers on the South Coast. And on the flip side of things, very much the antithesis of that, Cameron Anderson has created something truly special for himself. One of the finest and one of the kindest young men in all of professional wrestling. And you might notice the black armband around Cameron Anderson as he applies a wrist lock control so well against Roger Sears. That black armband, of course, in memory of his fallen friend Miles, who rather tragically passed away just a number of months ago. And everything that Cameron Anderson does in this professional wrestling world can be traced back to the passion and the joy that his friend Miles brought to so many people. And no doubt Miles will be looking on extremely excited to see his young friend Cameron Anderson, who currently being dominated by Roger Sears now, who's looking to work away on the arm. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for some high-flying nonsense, if you're looking for some spot fest, you're not going to get it here. This is going to be catch-as-can style. This is going to be a chess match. A lot of wrestlers are playing checkers, but Cameron Anderson and Roger Sears love to play chess. And Roger Sears not really allowing Cameron Anderson too much time to breathe there, smothering him, and now applying a double underhook of sorts around the chest region. And Cameron Anderson looking to tilt through, and I think Cameron Anderson at this point definitely has a slight weight advantage, potentially a power advantage, as he takes Roger Sears over with a backslide and just a 2 count. And Roger Sears a little bit wary on his feet there, and Cameron Anderson again, this is what he has to do. This is something that maybe he's learned from his last outing of, I think he was looking to tilt back on that pin, and Roger Sears beautifully countered with the leg scissors, and now a headlock applied as well. Sleeper hold, in fact. Looking to douse the fires of Cameron Anderson, who parts the legs and rolls right through beautifully, and now is looking to employ the Japanese stranglehold, which has brought him so much joy so far in his young career. Absolutely beautiful counter wrestling, and of course we mentioned Jordan breaks, ladies and gentlemen, and of course if you're landing under the guise of someone as good as Jordan breaks, well, ultimately you're going to be very technically savvy in your own right. That's exactly what Cameron Anderson is right now, looking to employ that Japanese stranglehold and a Japanese surfboard applied, and look at that. Roger Sears with absolutely nowhere to go, but he's able to roll over and create somewhat of a break, only at the leisure, of course, of Cameron Anderson. And Cameron Anderson is as pure a professional wrestler as it gets at such a young age in this incredible age for professional wrestling. The year 2023 has seen many things happen in this world, and a beautiful go behind and a roll up and a 2 count from Cameron Anderson. And Cameron Anderson once again denied by Roger Sears' savviness, taken to the outside to get a breather. Roger Sears once again taking his time, and that's how he's been able to maintain his viper-like hold on the BCD Championship. Only one man indeed has ever held that gold, Roger Sears. And as far as Roger Sears is concerned, until he chooses to retire, which by the way isn't going to be anytime soon, he will be the only man to hold that belt. If he has his say, nobody else is going to get a sniff of the gold. And Roger Sears taking his sweet time, as he believes he has every right to do so. And Cameron Anderson catches him coming in, looking for a scoop slam potentially. Roger Sears pushes him off the ropes and catches him with that double lariat. That is textbook Roger Sears, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing fancy about that offense as he comes off the ropes. A beautiful swinging neckbreaker, and there's something fancy about that as he gets into a pinning predicament and just a 2 count. Roger Sears, you can see it, the look on his face and the maturity and the way he has grown, and oh my god, just cranking away on that neck, a modified sleeper hold with the neck cracker. Now looking to employ a very simple and traditional but effective method, and looking to employ a captain's hook, vice-like grip there with a sleeper hold, and now very smartly taking Cameron Anderson all the way to the floor, ensuring that it is even more difficult for Cameron Anderson, who sits back up, to escape. But of course, as we mentioned with Cameron Anderson's training, that technical background, he will be able to escape, and he uses his elbows there to create some separation from Roger Sears. Roger Sears, he ducks the clothesline, and oh wow, a beautiful flying, spinning back elbow from Roger Sears catches Cameron Anderson coming in, but just a 2 count. Now Roger Sears, now this is his MO. Dissection. Methodical breakdown of his opponents as he drives the knee into the back of the neck, choking the life out of Cameron Anderson on the second rope. You can see it there, Cameron Anderson desperately trying to suck in air. Desperately trying to recreate some energy, and of course if you can't breathe, then the muscles can't breathe, and if the muscles can't breathe, then the body can't react, the body can't fight, and the body can't defend itself against one of the most dangerous men. And there's a drive-by, oh my god! Yeah, we heard that indeed. Roger Sears has just decapitated Cameron Anderson with that violent drive-by kick, and now just, oh wow, a 2 count. Good God, we've seen Roger Sears employ so many different and unique wrestling maneuvers in his career, and he seems to have added quite another to his arsenal, and he is in firm control. Oh, and Roger Sears, you know what, the knock of Roger Sears coming into this match was, can he do it without towering Tyler Robertson in his corner? Can he do it without interference? Now, Roger Sears has actually picked up many, many wins in his career as an individual without any help, but the knock has always been, as he goes to town on Cameron Anderson in the corner with forearms, the knock has been the BCD champion in his title reign has not been able to defend the belt as he clotheslines Cameron Anderson in the corner without the support, the help of what some people deem to be his lackey. And of course, we saw earlier tonight what he says he's not done when it comes to Jay Knox, and he's not going to forgive and forget after what Jay Knox did at the last show. Jay Knox and Sean Riley picking up a win over Tyler Robinson, Roger Sears in our main event of Into the Fire. And Jay Knox paid the price for that, at least in Roger Sears' eyes, when he viciously assaulted him before tonight's tag team title match, taking Jay Knox out of running. And oh, look out, I think he might have been potentially looking for the main event submission. Oh my god, and a clothesline from Cameron Anderson. That power advantage as he just lariated Roger Sears, the reigning champion, to the floor. And out of nowhere now, Cameron Anderson looking to build with a huge atomic drop, and man, that's going to discombobulate some bits, I can tell you that much. And now looking to go back to that well with the reverse atomic drop, and he drops him down, and that's going to affect the coccyx, ladies and gentlemen. Now Cameron Anderson looking to employ a beautiful back suplex, drives Roger Sears into the floor. Is that going to be enough to capture gold tonight? No, it's not. Just a 2 count. Cameron Anderson screaming to this incredible audience here at the Foxtrot Treasure Labor Club, and it's time to finish this, and he's looking for the Gotch neutralizer, but Roger Sears able to counter beautifully, twisting into the victory roll. Amazing work, and shades of their first matchup from Breakout, and Roger Sears looking to employ the history maker, but Cameron Anderson had it scoured this time, counters, ducks under the clothesline, comes off the ropes. Oh, beautiful, he's giving him the go around the rope, and open a flying cross body from Cameron Anderson. Just a 2 count, and man, for anyone who saw that incredible one-on-one matchup between Cameron Anderson and Roger Sears from BCD Breakout, it would have been a sense of deja vu there, and Cameron Anderson was smart enough to understand that. And Cameron Anderson turning his back on Roger Sears for a moment, and that's a bad movement. Oh my god, and a spine on the pine, and it's, oh man, it's the 2 count. Roger Sears drove Cameron Anderson so hard into the canvas that it's created technical difficulties here at ringside. You might notice that buzzing sound coming off of the sound system, and an astonishing collision there. And Roger Sears doesn't care about technical difficulties, he cares about technical wins, technical knockouts. And Cameron Anderson, oh look at Cameron Anderson, is going to take advantage of this while Roger Sears is standing. A reverse DDT drives him into the floor. Is that going to be enough? Something different in the locker of Cameron Anderson. Just a 2 count. And for all that incredible power and strength that Roger Sears employed, hitting Cameron Anderson with a spine buster, it's Roger Sears who now finds himself on the receiving end. Oh, look out. Gotch neutralizer time. Gotch neutralizer from Cameron Anderson. Caves in the head of Roger Sears. We could have ourselves a new BCD champion right now, ladies and gentlemen. And oh my god. And referee Paul Field's hand was quite literally centimeters from the canvas coming down for free. But the BCD champion, credit to the devil. You gotta have sympathy for the devil here. Act sympathy for the devil, because ultimately he's able to get his shoulder off the canvas. Oh no, look out, look out. The main event submission is looking to be employed. Oh my god. And there, right there, he's got it locked in. Something we haven't seen too much of from Roger Sears since he began this incredible streak as the BCD champion. And he's looking to choke and debilitate the life out of Cameron Anderson and cause him to submit, but Cameron Anderson has met him every step of the way as he gets his foot on the bottom rope and creates a break. Cameron Anderson indeed has learned so much from their first outing. He has had Roger Sears scouted every step of the way, and he's been able to show the growth is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Just months ago, Cameron Anderson was dispatched by the history maker Roger Sears, but in this moment he ducks under the clothesline, and now a Lou Bears press, and now just looking to rain down blows across the dome of Roger Sears. And Cameron Anderson is saying, I am no longer the young kid, the young punk that you thought I was. I am now ready, primed and ready to become a champion the second ever BCD champion, but he's still got to get it done. And the fight, the heart, and the desire of these two warriors who are trading blows, and a bionic elbow from Cameron Anderson flattens Roger Sears. And are we zooming in, ladies and gentlemen, on a huge upset? Are we zooming in on a new BCD champion? Cameron Anderson motions for the end. Is he going to get him with the CKO? No, he's not. He's able to count. Oh, wait a minute. And I thought he was going to hit the... Oh, my God, out of absolutely nowhere. The history maker, Cameron Anderson, took his eye off the ball for just a split second. And Roger Sears has retained the BCD Championship. Roger Sears retains. And the reign of terror continues.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still BCD champion, Roger Sears.
The call is clear, and for all the people out there saying, hey, Roger Sears can't get it done without the help of his lackey, without the help of his monsters. Look at the smile on his face. He knows exactly what he's done. Like it or lump it, the devil has dispatched another angel to chase him. Roger Sears turns away the championship contendership of Cameron Cowboy Anderson. And look at the face on Cameron Anderson. He knows he was so closer. Stunning and most valiant effort for that young man, but that one moment of indecision, that one moment, that one malfunction almost, colliding with referee Paul Field in the corner, created enough separation and enough time.
Like I said, as close as he was gonna get. Still me, baby! History maker!
Roger Sears made it very clear in the build-up to this match that that was as close as Cameron Anderson was gonna get. And ultimately the prophet, the assassin of professional wrestling, the history maker, the main event, has proven himself to be correct once again.